Chapter 1: The New Year's Eve Party. The music pulsed, a throbbing beat that vibrated through Kai's very bones. She'd vowed to avoid this party, to spend New Year's Eve anywhere but here, surrounded by the ghosts of her past, particularly the spectral presence of her ex, Damien. But her best friend, Maya, had been relentless, dragging her along with promises of epic midnight kisses and a fresh start. Kai scanned the room, a kaleidoscope of colors and bodies swirling in a dizzying dance. The air was thick with the scent of expensive perfume and desperation. And then, she saw him. Across the room, a man stood leaning against a pillar, a glass of champagne in his hand. He was tall, with broad shoulders that hinted at strength, and a smile that could melt glaciers. His eyes, the color of warm honey, met hers across the crowded room, and a jolt, pure and unexpected, surged through her. Kai felt a blush creep up her neck. She quickly averted her gaze, pretending to be fascinated by a particularly vibrant shade of blue on a woman's dress. But his eyes, those captivating honey eyes, followed her. Maya, ever the wing woman, nudged her.
"Girl, he's checking you out. Go get him."
Kai scoffed.
"He's probably just looking for an escape from the throng."
Or maybe
Maya countered.
he's looking for you.
Intrigued despite herself, Kai took a deep breath and made her way across the room. As she approached, she noticed the playful glint in his eyes, a mischievous spark that mirrored the one she felt within her.
"Excuse me,"
she began, her voice a little breathless.
"I couldn't help but notice."
He cut her off with a charming grin.
"You have the most captivating eyes I've ever seen."
Kai felt a flutter in her stomach.
"Thank you,"
she replied, surprised by her own boldness. He introduced himself as Jamal, and they spent the next few minutes laughing and flirting, the music fading into the background. Jamal was witty, insightful, and surprisingly easy to talk to. He made her feel seen, heard, truly listened to. As the clock struck midnight, the room erupted in cheers and the sound of kisses. Jamal turned to her, his eyes twinkling.
"May this year bring you joy, Kai,"
he said, his voice husky. Before she could respond, he leaned in and kissed her. It was a gentle kiss, a tentative exploration, yet it sent fireworks exploding through her. Kai had come to this party expecting to dread every minute. Instead, she found herself standing on the precipice of something new, something exciting. And she realized, with a surge of unexpected joy, that sometimes, the best things in life happen when you least expect them. As the night wore on, Kai found herself completely captivated by Jamal. He was nothing like Damien, arrogant and self-absorbed. Jamal was kind, considerate, and genuinely interested in her. By the time the party dwindled down, Kai knew she had found something special. This New Year's Eve, instead of dwelling on the past, she had stumbled upon a future she never imagined, one filled with the promise of laughter, love, and a whole lot of unexpected joy. As the last of the guests departed, Jamal excused himself.
"I'll be right back, Kai. Just need to freshen up."
Kai smiled.
"Take your time."
She waited, sipping her champagne, watching the first rays of dawn peek through the windows. But Jamal never returned. She looked around the now empty room, a growing sense of unease settling in her stomach. She waited another 10 minutes, then another half hour, but there was no sign of him. A wave of disappointment washed over her, quickly followed by a strange sense of detachment. As she left the party, the memory of his honey-colored eyes and his captivating smile lingered, but it was tinged with a bittersweet sadness. She had come to this party to escape her past, and in a way, she had. But the unexpected joy she had found was fleeting, leaving her with a lingering question: what had happened to Jamal? Kai walked home under the pale moonlight, her heart heavy but strangely calm. She had learned a valuable lesson, to embrace the unexpected, but also to trust her instincts. And sometimes, the most important thing is not the destination, but the journey itself.